Imagine this, it's a crisp October morning in Paris. The City of Light is just waking up, but inside the world's most famous museum, four shadows slip past priceless art like ghosts. In under 5 minutes, they vanish with 50 million in crown jewels, diamonds that once sparkled on French queens. How? And why haven't we seen those gems since? Stick around because this isn't Ocean's 11, this is real life, and it gets messier than you think. 4 guys dressed like everyday construction workers pull off the impossible.
It was like a scene out of a movie, a brazen daylight heist at one of the most famous museums in the world as thieves made off with priceless crown jewels from the Louvre.
They smash through glass, grab royal jewels worth tens of millions of dollars, and vanish like smoke. No high-tech gadgets, no Hollywood flair, just power tools and pure nerve. But here's the real jaw-dropper. These aren't master thieves. How'd they do it? Why are the jewels still gone? And could this happen again? Today we're going into a deep dive on the 2025 Louvre jewelry heist, a brazen daylight robbery that's got Interpol on high alert. First, let's set the scene. The Louvre isn't just a museum. It's a fortress of history housing over 380,000 artifacts in a palace that was once home to French kings. But our story zeroes in on the Galerie d'Apollon, a stunning hall dripping with gold leaf and crystal chandeliers, where the French crown jewels have been on display since the 1880s. These aren't your grandma's pearls, we're talking priceless relics from the First and Second French empires. Think Napoleon Bonaparte crowning himself emperor in 1804, or his nephew Napoleon III marrying Empress Eugenie in 1853. These jewels were symbols of power, romance, and revolution. Key pieces include the crown of Louis XV, sapphire earrings from several queens, emerald necklaces from Marie Louise's collection, and that iconic crown of Empress Eugenie with over 2,000 diamonds and 56 emeralds. These pieces are all valued at over $88 million, but honestly, their historical worth is priceless. They're part of France's national treasures. They've survived wars, revolutions, and even the Nazis, until 2025. Why target them? Easy. They're portable, insanely valuable on the black market, and let's face it, who wouldn't want a piece of royal bling? But the Louvre's security, supposedly top-notch with alarms, guards, and cameras, spoiler, it wasn't enough. This heist exposed cracks in the system that experts had warned about for years. Alright, let's rewind to October 19th, 2025. It's 9:30 a.m., and the Louvre's just opened. Visitors are milling about. 4 suspects disguised in yellow and orange construction vests to blend in pull up in a truck with an electrical furniture lift. Bold move, right? They position it against the south side of the building, near the Balcon de Charles IX on the first floor. 2 climb up, faces hidden by balaclavas, armed with power tools. They manage to slice through a glass window. The alarms blare immediately, but they don't panic. Inside the Apollo Gallery, they threaten stunned guards and attendants with those tools, yelling to back off. No guns, no violence, just intimidation. In under 4 minutes, they smash 2 display cases and snag 8 pieces. Then chaos ensues. Some of the visitors start screaming, guards hit panic buttons, but the thieves are out, back down the lift. Waiting below, there are 2 accomplices on high-powered motor scooters. They zoom off along the Seine, onto the boulevard, and then head south on the A6 auto route. Total time, less than 8 minutes. Oh, and in their haste, they try to torch the lift basket to destroy the evidence. Pro tip, it didn't work. But here's a wild detail. During the escape, they drop the crown of Empress Eugenie right in the street. It's found deformed, missing a few diamonds and 1 gold eagle, but recoverable. The rest? Poof, gone. Security footage catches glimpses, but the cameras are old, sparse, and one was even pointed the wrong way. The getaway itself was slick at first, scooters weaving through traffic ditching the truck, but mistakes piled up. They left a helmet with DNA, traces on tools, even transferred DNA from one suspect's partner. The Paris police were on it fast. By afternoon, the museum was closed, and the experts were assessing all the damage. The French Minister of Culture calls it a loss to our heritage greater than the monetary value. Interpol adds the jewels to their stolen works of art database the next day, alerting the black market watchers worldwide. This sent shockwaves through the public, which actually caused the attendance at the museum to spike. Rubberneckers stopping by to gawk at empty cases. But behind the scenes, other jewels were getting whisked away to the Bank of France for safekeeping. Experts speculate the haul could be melted down, recut, or sold to shady collectors in the Middle East or Asia. But who are the suspects? Prosecutors say these aren't Ocean 11 pros. They're petty criminals from Paris suburbs. 4 have been charged so far. A 34-year-old Algerian-born garbage collector and delivery driver with priors for theft and traffic violations. a 39-year-old French delivery driver with 15 criminal entries, mostly thefts, a 37-year-old getaway accomplice with 11 theft-related records, and his 38-year-old partner. 3 of the suspects are currently in custody, with 1 still being at large. Prosecutors have already filed charges for organized gang theft and criminal conspiracy, both carrying up to 20 years sentences. But there's one huge twist still left. Where are the jewels? They're still MIA as of November 2025. There are several theories about what could have happened to the jewels after they were stolen. Were they smuggled out via private jets, buried in a forest, sold to a collector who will never show them? Black market experts say gems like this are hard to resell fully intact. They've likely been dismantled. This heist screams security nightmare. The museum spent millions on art but skimped on the cameras. Only 25 perimeter ones were operating. There were no motion sensors on the windows, the guards were unarmed. Critics are now blasting the museum, saying this was inevitable. Post-heist, museums around the world are beefing up their security, utilizing drones, AI facial recognition software, and reinforced glass. From royal sparkle to real-world scandal, that's the insane scoop on the 2025 Louvre heist. Amateurs, audacity, and a fortune in missing bling. What do you think happened to those jewels? Drop your theories in the comments below. Hit the like button below if this blew your mind, and subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.